Hey y'all, welcome back to Preparedness and Truth. Welcome to this video. If you are new to the channel, please click that subscribe button down below. Be sure to tap the notification bell beside it so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share. So I am reading a news article that has just come out today, and it's talking about some things that happened last month that says that China is preparing for conflict, that they are preparing for war, already making war preparations by some of the things that they've already done. So let me get into this and give you a little bit of information. It says China prepares for conflict, politicians hand power to the military, and a review of the national defense law. Developments are accelerating, and the army is taking up battle positions. They're saying a particularly disturbing revelation comes from China that in July of 2022, a Chinese businessman making medical equipment announced that local officials had asked him to convert his production lines in China so that they could produce items for the military. So this started happening last month to change this over and convert it into making things for the military. Communist Party officials, he said, issued similar orders to other businessmen. In addition, Chinese academics argue that the ongoing impulsion of foreign colleagues from China's university appeared to be a preparation for hostilities. The People's Republic of China is preparing to go to war, and it's not hiding its efforts. Power in the military, they say, is amendments to the National Defense Act brought into force transfer the powers from politicians to military officials. So they're saying they have changed something in their policies that is transferring it from politicians to military officials, more or less, so that they can take over and make the decisions in a military stance instead of a political stance. In general, the amendments reduce the role of the central government state council by shifting the power to the CMC, the Communist Party Central Military Committee. Specifically, the state council will no longer supervise the mobilization of the People's Liberation Army. They're saying the CMC is now formally responsible for formulating national defense policy and the principles, while the State Council becomes a mere implementer, providing support to the military. In a sense, these amendments were a window into war preparation. So the recent changes to China's national defense law that reduce the State Council's power are largely political posturing. They're saying that the strategy shortly after the amendments went into effect is to change all this over so that the military can now be in control and do what needs to be done. The Chinese Communist Party, and especially the existing CMC, have always had the highest authority in decisions about war and peace, which is kind of what they've changed it over to, giving them the full law. So why are you interested in the amendments to the National Defense Law? Well, with the tensions growing like they are and all the conflict over in Taiwan, we're keeping an eye on what's going on. We're keeping an eye on what's going on with their government systems, with the hostility towards Taiwan and all that, because anything that starts happening with China, even if it is with another country, affects us because a majority of our supply chain comes from China. So if they go to war, supply chains slow down, shipments stop coming out. That is going to affect our economy and how we live our lives just as much, even if we was not actually involved in the actual war. We will still be involved in one way or another. So we're keeping an eye on this. I'll put a link to the news article down below so that you can read the whole rest of this for yourself to see what all else they've had to say. But what we're doing is just keeping an eye on what's going on. My best advice to you is to prepare now. Don't put it off. Continue to prep and continue to have things ready just in case anything was to happen, whether it be a war or just the supply chain to continue to get worse and you can't get products that you need to. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe. God bless you and keep prepping.